Hey bros, and hello to everyone else who may be watching it. Kind of surprises me that people have been interested in watching the stuff that I make. I am just making it for fun, and I hope I can keep it as entertaining to watch as it has been to make these. But here we are at Castle Gnarlo. We're going to flip our little switch here and head a direction we haven't headed for a while, over to West Springs. And I'll drop the minecart down. First, you may notice there's a new addition to the castle going by us here, and that's what I'm going to be showing you. Now, you'll see more of that in just a moment, if I can catch the cart without missing it again. And down we go. Now, you'll recognize this is the minecart that goes out to the West Springs. I originally dug this tunnel to the West Springs to supply a water system to my castle. I like playing under a little bit more, not hardcore realistic mode, because it really is difficult to do that right now. I guess I'll hang on to this. I got a couple carts in here. But I like playing a little more realistic, where I don't build sky bridges. Sky bridges have to have supports in my world. Um, I like to think that I have to eat and drink every day, so my castle back yonder had to have a water supply. So I dug this out here once I found the western spring here. This was the closest source of, quote, fresh water, unquote, to my castle that I could find. So I had constructed this, and I had a pool, and I had the passageway here going back to the castle, so I could send my servants out and get fresh water every day for the castle. Well, got tired of sending the servants. That seemed to be a waste of manpower, so I decided to build an aqueduct system. You notice right here where it enters into the pool, I've got gravel laid out down here as a kind of a filtration system. And then we've got the water escalator, I guess you call it. As you see here, the water travels upward, and it travels upward the entire distance, each one of these blocks, and goes on and on and on up until the point where you can see right there, at which point it turns into a more customary aqueduct and starts going downhill. The other advantage of this, I guess the true purpose of it, rather than just to make it look like you're raising water uphill, is that it serves as an escalator. Right now I'm not touching the keyboard or anything. It is just sucking me up. According to the video, this is not my own idea. I did take this from someone's video, and I'll post a link to it in the comments down here right below at the bottom of the screen. Can't remember his name right now, but that's who I saw it on. And a lot of thanks to him for having this idea. I know in the comments in his thread, other people said it'd been done before, but he was the first one I'd seen do it. So that's where I got it. And as you see, the escalator takes us all the way up to the top here, at which point I'll jump over. There. Down there's where the spring came all the way up here, and here it turns into a more customary water chute, where it goes, your 7 and drops down, and your 7 and drops down. And I have been riding it. It's kind of just a slow, peaceful tube down the aqueduct. You know how us southerners love to go tubing in our rivers. So, about a quicker speed is just to run along the side. And I've got it fairly well lit up with torches, I believe. I don't think I should see anything spawning up here. And it continues on into the castle, over the walls. And once you get down in this area, it pours over the side and into my little cistern here, so that the castle now has a supply of fresh water. So there is the aqueduct, and I'll come out here between the main wall and the little picket fence. And as you see, it stretches all the way across, and it's nice and supported. It was such a heavy system that I did have to use double supports every 3 links along the route to keep it up in the air, but I think it's done a good job. And this section here, just FYI, is where I'm putting in the new wheat farm. I'm going to convert this to a wheat farm out here since I rarely go wheat farming in the middle of the night. I think I should be able to do it out here, during the day. Ooh, excuse me. And not have to worry about attracting the attention of ogres and other monsters. Meanwhile, my original wheat farm back inside the main wall, I'm going to be converting. I'm using the Farmcraft mod, so this one will be converted to growing flowers and growing pumpkins. So that is that. I don't know if I also showed y'all I finished my drop zone here. This goes all the way down to the substation at the foundation mine. If I can, boom, and there we go. And there is the water break system that I first saw. I believe it was Tyken was the first one that I saw a video of using that. It's just a block of water being held by a sign and a ladder, 3 spaces off the floor, so that it absorbs all the momentum that you build up in the drop and you land here. And down in this zone I've made a caution area of yellow and black wool tiles to warn you to look out above. So that's what I've been up to. That's how we're coming along. And I hope y'all have a good one. And we'll see you again soon.